I was able to secure a Goldman Sachs recommendation off of the back of me networking with an individual that works at the firm. They literally said, do you know what, I see that you're very hardworking, have no experience, I'm going to give you a recommendation. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today what are we going to be talking about? LinkedIn. Okay, LinkedIn is your buddy, LinkedIn is your friend. I'm going to explain to you how you can optimize your LinkedIn profile and what you can get from LinkedIn. So let's get into it. And my first tip and most important one is your profile photo. You need a clean and nice profile picture. You can have a headshot like this, or you can have one like mine. So mine is a bit outdated now just because I used to be chairwoman of the Women in Finance Society at my university, so that's why I felt like it was very important for me to have this background in my photo showcasing that I was speaking at an event. Having that grey man as your profile picture is such a deterrent. Majority of people on LinkedIn have their profile picture on there, so why don't you? Okay, now if you do have work experience, you really want to showcase that, so it could be anything, and I always like to have the company's logo. So here you can see I have Marks and Spencer's logo. Also use a nice and clean title, because once you start making up your own titles it can come across a bit messy and somewhat unprofessional. When you post, please always ensure that it is quality over quantity. Okay, you want it to be engaging, catchy, short and sweet. When you start doing too much and people have to press see more, and then your see more is like this long, I mean, you might have something important to say, but I'm sure you can condense it down if you try. Now we're going to move on to how LinkedIn can help you. Cheeky tip, first of all, when you're applying to anything, check out the company's LinkedIn. Once you do that, you're finding rare and unique gems about the company on their LinkedIn that you won't see on their standard website. If you want that competitive edge, you definitely want to do this as well for your applications. Recruiters are going to see thousands and thousands and thousands of applications where people are talking about the annual report and what the CEO has to say. But that's going to be very boring for them. You apply and you're talking about art projects or environmental projects that they're into right now, even community projects. Like, that's the gems, that's the key stuff. This really helped me as well in my interview process. The recruiter didn't even know that they'd done that. Do you get what I mean? So it's just like, wow, she's really done her research, she knows her stuff. LinkedIn can also help you increase your engagement with the company, and I would always comment on their posts below and interact and engage with the employees. It can be a bit daunting, it was for me at first, because it's just like, okay, I need to say something of substance. You will be able to say something, even if it's just, this is very insightful, thank you. That is more than enough to get a conversation going. I have been able to reach out to so many professionals on LinkedIn. I would not have had the opportunity to have conversations with them if it was not for LinkedIn. I want to not only be able to have the opportunity to get career advancement necessarily, but you have such a wide scope of knowledge that you can tap into. I would urge you to do the same as well, because getting into a career, you want to know if that's what you'll be able to do for the foreseeable future, no? Impressions that you have with having no experience in that yet could be completely different to what you would actually be doing, and you could end up hating it. So why not find out beforehand rather than when you do get the job? Mentorship. Oh, mentorship. This is my biggest gem that I've been able to gain from LinkedIn. Like, I have so many supportive people that I've met through LinkedIn, and I appreciate them so much. I have a mentor and she actually has her own business now, and it's called Loop Not Luck. This is how I got a job out of university with no experience in a pandemic. Like, it's crazy. People are always willing and ready to help. Try and find people that you are drawn to naturally and build a connection with them. And I would say to also be mindful that these people are on very busy schedules, so just allow them to have time to respond to you. My LinkedIn successes have come from the steps that I had just mentioned before. I was able to secure a Goldman Sachs recommendation off of the back of me networking with an individual that works at the firm. Okay, that sounds so mad because it's an individual that doesn't know me, but sees my potential, my drive, my passion to work in that industry. They literally said, do you know what, I see that you're very hardworking, you have no experience, I'm going to give you a recommendation. So if you're not maximizing the use of LinkedIn, you have to ask yourself why. Why aren't you doing that? Why? Is that I really honed in on talking to recruitment. Recruitment is who you want to get on your good side, okay? Because they're the first people that you see when it comes to the interview process. So if they know you're coming, they're going to be prepared. They're going to know who you are. You would have already built up a good rapport with them. And that is how I was able to bypass certain interview stages. And another one, oh my goodness. So I had completely flopped a video interview. I had froze, guys. I promise you, this was me in their video interview. Of me building up a good rapport with recruitment, I actually got to the next round, and that's a wrap. Also remember to like, comment and subscribe. And I'm also going to be changing it up next week. Next week I have a special video coming out just in time for Boxing Day and January sales, so be sure to tune in and turn on your post notification. Have a lovely week. Bye.